opening statement. Thank you.
Thank you. I have been endorsed by the San Bernardino Police Officers Association, as well as organizations representing 66,000 members of the law enforcement community, because I am the only candidate in this race who has a plan to tackle the systemic problems facing our city. We have thousands of unlicensed rental properties. We have rampant sexual predators and parolees living in these unlicensed rental properties. We have absentee slumlords who are not maintaining their properties, who are operating with impunity. We have businesses that are not collecting the proper sales tax, and we don't even know if they're even remitting that sales tax to the city of San Bernardino. So we are losing millions of dollars in revenue and allowing individuals who do not have the best of intentions for our city to reside in our city. And I think it's time we run those people out of our town. Now, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I graduated from the University of Southern California, top 10 business school with a degree in finance. I am the only candidate in this race with a 4-year degree, and I have a business background. I used to work for a derivatives trading firm, very familiar with financial reports, organizations, the ins and outs of balance statements, and so forth. I come from a background that is different from some people and somewhat familiar to others. I come from the other side of the tracks. My parents were drug addicts, incarcerated in prison, and I've had to scratch and claw for everything that I have. Basically, the reason why I bring that up is that there's nobody in the city who can keep me down. There's nothing about this office that intimidates me. And there's nothing that's going to stop me from accomplishing the objectives that I want to accomplish. And those are to get the thousands of unlicensed rental properties in the city licensed. We are losing millions of dollars in revenue because we're not licensing them. My opponent has even admitted to the fact that we have thousands of unlicensed rental properties. 1/3 of our sexual predators live in unlicensed rental properties. I think we should treat absentee landlords like any other business. If you're going to operate your business and you're not going to operate to our codes and to our standards, we should take your business license away. We do the same thing with other businesses, whether you own a donut shop or a dry cleaning spot. Yet we allow landlords to operate with impunity. And then I would tackle once and for all whether or not these businesses are even collecting the accurate sales tax amount and whether or not they're remitting it to our city. My opponent has stated for the record that there are businesses in the past with a Colton mailing address who are paying sales tax to the city of Colton instead of San Bernardino. And yet not once has anybody in the city asked the question of whether or not Walmart, Mervyn's, and other businesses on Highland Avenue who were not collecting the 8% sales tax are even remitting it to our city.